And this has been a huge trend to monitor over the last month and a half to 2 months as we've seen this pull forward effect really hit the coasts at different points in time. So bookings and then customs data is also in there that we don't have showing right now. But the custom data tells you basically when is it ready to be transported. So we're telling you when is it leaving the ports.
Or when's it cleared, customs.
And then when does it clear customs?
And you're saying transported into the domestic
yes.
market. Just be very clear what that means. Now, one of the things I think is interesting is actually customs, the bonded warehouse stuff actually does impact when stuff is cleared. So sometimes the customs data, as bonded warehouses become more important, the customs data actually is not showing all the volume, which is one of the weird, confusing elements here.
And customs data itself is pretty volatile.
It's very lagged, too. The bookings data is far better. The nice thing is you're being able to show this. I love this dashboard. Next, we have the IOTI charts down below, which is just be able to see year-over-year activity. You can see, I mean, what I think is really interesting is look at that shade of blue, which is current year 2025. You can see the collapse really from, early April to where we're at today. One of the things to keep in mind is this is on a 14-day lag. So we are coming out with a new instance, hopefully in the next day or so. We're also having a war on data and trying to get better intelligence on the ground. When the market's not moving as fast as it is, daily data just doesn't matter. And it's somewhat, if you're looking at daily data, it's really confusing because you're trying to draw conclusions. But we are coming out with, we have the data daily. The data science team is working on getting that published. Hopefully in the next couple of days, this whole trade war command center will continue to have more and more features to it. And then last up is the daily spot or the weekly spot prices. I guess you have the daily spot prices for containers. The daily doesn't move that much on international container on these big trade lanes. But it is, I think, really important.
I expect that it will here in the coming weeks.
But it is a reflection of what's happening. You do see some incremental moves. But I mean, just look at where we've been from March. That's all, look at how stable ocean container prices have been. Credit to the ocean container lines for exploiting their market position by pulling capacity off the market.
And if you pull this chart all the way back out over the 5 years, we're still not at where we were pre-COVID.
I know. It's interesting because the ocean container lines are truly maintaining pricing power. And you can see that they are pulling